What up YouTube, this is 1A90 here, and today I'm going to do a video about the oil additive RSR Ran-Up, so stay tuned. Also, just a very briefly touch on this. I know there's a very popular YouTube channel out there known as Chris Fix. Very great YouTube channel, by the way. I highly suggest checking out his channel. But anyway, I know in one of his videos he tests fuel additive Clean Boost Max in his completely stock 2008 Honda Civic Si. He even does it before and after dyno and everything, and I believe he found a 5 horsepower and 5 foot-pound of torque increase at the wheels in his car. So basically the main point I'm trying to make, I mean, if fuel additive can work in a Honda, then why can't an oil additive work in my car? Okay, so what this particular additive is supposed to do, as you can read on this label right here, is supposed to increase engine horsepower and torque, as well as increase response, reduce noise and vibration within the engine, apparently lengthen the life of the oil, as well as improve fuel economy. So that'll be really nice to observe. Okay, so using this product is very easy. So the first thing I have to do, pretty obvious, but just first I gotta take it out of this plastic wrap. Okay, so if you take a look at the other side of the bottle, as you can see, these are the directions of how to use this product. So basically I'm gonna follow them and pour this stuff in. Just to show this really quick, as you can see, I took the oil cap off and I pretty much put an all-purpose funnel in through where the oil goes. So I already shook this RSR Ran-Up up, so all I have to do is pour it in. And I'm just going to let that sit for a couple minutes. Okay, so now that that's done, as you can see, I took my funnel out, screwed the oil cap back on, and pretty much I'm just going to start this thing up and let it run for a few minutes. Okay, so now that that's done, and personally I checked the oil level and everything basically looks good. So now I'm going to show before and after 0 to 60 runs and come back with my final personal impression. Okay, so those are my 2 0 to 60 runs, and as you can see in both runs, like, they were both very similar, and the conditions for both runs were also very similar. I'll even have the, what the temperature and humidity was down in the description for both runs. But I mean, as you can see, I mean, there really wasn't that much of a difference, if any difference, in acceleration between whether I used the RSR Ran-Up or not. Now, I'm not saying that this RSR Ran-Up doesn't increase acceleration or horsepower at all. Like, perhaps it can just be, what kind of oil I'm already using, or it can be the kind of engine that's in this car, or it can just be such a slight increase in acceleration that I just don't even notice it. So yeah, earlier in this video I pretty much went over 5 different benefits that this RSR Ran-Up is supposed to do. The first one was to increase engine power and torque. I even have the bottle right here still, and perhaps it does increase power. Like, I've seen videos on the internet, like I've seen this one video on YouTube. It's probably going to show up in the search bar for this video, but there was a Ford Mustang Cobra, like, before putting the RSR Ran-Up in, it had like 440 horsepower at the wheels, and then after they put in the RSR Ran-Up, like, it increased power up to 13 wheel horsepower, up to 453. And I've also seen like other articles where like an 800 horsepower Nissan Skyline GTR gained 40 horsepower at the wheels, and like a Honda 2000 gained like 8.4 horsepower at the wheels, and also an EG Honda Civic gaining around 3 horsepower at the wheels with this product in. Again, I'm not saying that this product doesn't work. Like, who knows, maybe in my own car, I drive a 2014 Nissan Sentra, who knows, I'm probably maybe getting 2 or 3 horsepower at the wheels, like maybe a small increase where I just don't even notice it. But anyway, the second benefit on here is to improve engine response. Again, I don't notice really much of a difference. Like, perhaps maybe it's a little bit peppier, but it's not enough where I can really physically feel or notice it. And the third benefit is the reduced engine noise and vibration. Again, I don't notice it to be honest. I mean, who knows, maybe it is a little bit quieter, but yeah, don't notice that either, unfortunately. Alright, so the fourth benefit is supposed to extend oil change cycle. So again, I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, unfortunately, I have no way to test this, so perhaps it does, but I have no way to test it, so I have no way to know. And the last one is supposed to improve fuel efficiency. So I actually found, like, before I poured RS I ran up in the gauge between my tachometer and speedometer, it was saying 27.5 miles per gallon. But after I poured it in, it's pretty much been going back and forth between 27.5 and 27.7 miles per gallon. And right now, as of this moment, with me shooting this video clip, it's saying on my gauge cluster that I'm averaging 27.7 miles per gallon. I'll even show it really quick. Here it is right here, 27.7 miles per gallon. Alright, supposedly that is a slight mile per gallon increase, but you gotta remember that's like less than a % increase. Okay, so the moment you guys have all been waiting for, my final impression. And basically, for the $50 you spend on this bottle, I say just use the $50 somewhere else. I mean, if this product was like $25 or even $30, I'd say, hey, go for it. But considering personally I'm not seeing enough of a performance or even fuel economy difference to be spending $50 every time I need to do an oil change, I just would rather just save the money, because to me personally, just being a normal guy who just normally drives his car, I mean, personally I don't race my car at all or anything. I mean, I just follow the speed limits and everything. I would just rather just save the money and, you know, use my $50 somewhere else, you know, every time I have to do an oil change, because again, personally, I'm just not seeing enough of a difference to spend $50 every time I have to do an oil change on my car. So again, I mean, I'm not saying this product absolutely doesn't work. I mean, I'll even put a link down in the description if you want to try this product out for yourself, but that's basically my opinion on this product, my final impression. So that pretty much wraps up this video. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching.